What's up everyone, my name's PT from Charlie and Told. So someone recently started a petition on change.org to re-release Modern Warfare 2 for next generation consoles. So essentially the petition is calling out for Activision to re-release Modern Warfare 2 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and also potentially the PC as well. And amazingly this petition now has 154,000 signatures at the time of making this video, which is pretty damn substantial. Definitely not as much as the recent Jeremy Clarkson drama, which has literally almost 1 million signatures. Given the fact he punched someone, it's kind of amazing. But either way, this is definitely pretty substantial for the Call of Duty scene. And if this were, let's say, someone calling out for a fix in Advanced Warfare, for example, I'm pretty certain Sledgehammer Games would listen, or Activision would listen, and therefore act on that request within the petition. So hopefully this petition actually has some effect in terms of them potentially re-releasing some content from the previous Call of Duty games, such as Modern Warfare or even the Black Ops series as well. So right now we don't know what the next game is coming up. We know it's being made by Treyarch. We know they're going to potentially be making Black Ops 3. So you might see some re-releases of previous Black Ops maps or perhaps even other games within the Call of Duty franchise. And of course, Advanced Warfare has 3 DLC packs on the way, so they may also include some remakes of previous games and their DLC packs as well. Given the fact, of course, Sledgehammer Games is new to the Call of Duty scene, they have nothing to show for themselves from previous games, so therefore they can pretty much remake any map from any previous Call of Duty game they want. So we could see something from the Modern Warfare series, we could also see something from the Black Ops series, we don't really know. Either way, here's what the petition says. So essentially, people are calling out for a remake by saying, I speak for everyone when I say that Modern Warfare 2 was one of the best Activision games. Just a fun and enjoyable game that really gives you that nostalgia feeling. The guns, maps, kill streaks are just incredible. At the moment, Modern Warfare 2 for the PS3 and Xbox is just overrun by hackers. If they remaster the game and sort a couple of things out, e.g. new tubing, it will make a lot of people happy. And if you want to sign this, by the way, I'll put a link in the description below, so feel free to put your signature on there if you actually believe this is the right thing to do. But either way, if I was Activision, realistically speaking, I wouldn't simply smash out a Modern Warfare 2 remake simply because a petition says so. There are tons of factors involved before you do such a thing. And given the fact, of course, they already release a Call of Duty game every single year, every November, you have to ask yourself, where on earth would this fit in the release schedule of the Call of Duty franchise? So, will they do it mid-year? Will they do it at the same time as the new game? Would it come out as a DLC pack? There's tons of questions. And, of course, they have to remember that money is the big the big objective here. So, Activision want to make the most money they possibly can. And realistically speaking, building hype for their next game, which comes out every November, is probably the best way to do it. That being said, and this is definitely a long shot, although I know many people in the Call of Duty community have been, suggesting that it'd be a really, really cool idea. But essentially, Infinity Ward are coming back to the Call of Duty scene in 2016. Now, they might potentially be releasing Call of Duty Ghost 2. We don't know. Call of Duty Ghost did have an open ending to a potential Call of Duty Ghost 2, but I think we can all agree that Call of Duty Ghost was not their finest work. Having come off Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 to then create Call of Duty Ghost, it left it kind of, put the train off the tracks a little bit. So I can't see that happening. I don't think any of us really want to see a Call of Duty Ghost 2. But that being said, there is another scenario whereby they release a Call of Duty game which is totally new and it starts a new franchise, or starts a new series within the franchise, should I say, and also at the same time has DLC packs that remaster previous Call of Duty maps from the Modern Warfare series. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, whereby you have a whole new game, but at the same time it also allows the more veteran Call of Duty players to relive their favourite maps from the Modern Warfare series. So they could release, let's say, DLC 1 with Call of Duty 4 maps, DLC 2 with Modern Warfare 2 maps, DLC 3 with Modern Warfare 3 maps. I don't know about Call of Duty Ghost, they might have to skip that one. Who knows, people might want to see them come back. But either way, that's definitely a solution which would kind of cater to both ends of the market. That being said, there are also a bunch of players who don't really want to see old stuff come back. So if you're paying X amount of money for a season pass, for example, do you really want to pay to have a re-release of the old stuff? It kind of feels like you're paying twice. So there's definitely two sides to the argument, and it's kind of very, very difficult to conclude which is the best way to go in terms of bringing old maps or old content back to the newer part of the Call of Duty franchise, being what we see today, for example, or what's on its way in the future. You may also have seen an image going around recently, although to be honest, it is literally 2 years old, but essentially someone on Photoshop has created an image that suggests that a Call of Duty Modern Warfare collection is going to be coming out in 2014. Oh, well, that didn't happen, guys, did it? Because obviously the image is 100% totally fake, literally completely unbelievable, and definitely won't happen. or actually I can't say it definitely won't happen, but 99.9% probably won't happen. But it's definitely an interesting concept. I'll put the image in the description below if you want to check that out as well. But please don't believe it, guys. If you see it again, it's totally fake. Don't believe it. It just isn't going to happen. But essentially, it's someone saying that they're going to re-release every single Modern Warfare title, so Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, all of the single player and all the multiplayer maps, and it's going to be amazing. Now, it sounds like a great concept, and it would be amazing if they did that, but realistically, they probably wouldn't release that within the yearly cycle because it just wouldn't make sense. I just don't think anyone actually wants to buy the same games again. As much as they market it, as much as they make it look amazing, and they might inject some new content into it and so on, it's still the same game. You're still paying for something you've had previously, and they also have to invest a lot of developer time into that, which obviously costs a lot of money. As to it comes down to whether they can justify the expense to get the money back from the amount of people who actually buy it, which probably wouldn't be too many versus the sales they get from releasing a new Call of Duty title, for example. So, it's a great concept, but realistically, the only way I can see this actually happening is most likely through DLC packs or just the occasional map remake from previous Call of Duty titles. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. So let me know how you'd like to see previous Call of Duty maps or games incorporated into future games, or how you'd like to see them released, for example. So do you want to see them as DLC or perhaps entirely new side games that you can buy mid-year, for example? And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for further Charlie Intel Call of Duty content. And thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Goodbye.